Regional Airport, New Bern, North Carolina.
Automated weather observation 1854 Zulu. Wind 260 at 06. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 32 Celsius. Dew point 22 Celsius. Altimeter 3013. Remarks. Density altitude 1,700.
Ooh. Hot today.
Coastal Carolina Regional.
Alright, it's hot today. Alright, so we're probably going to go to 2-2, so we can expect 2-2. Alright, and looks like oil pressure, fuel pressure, everything looks pretty good. This is the test flight for my 2 new cylinders. Alright, fuel pump off. Avionics already got them on. Lights on as required. 1217, 12425. We got rotating nav we don't quite need. Radios are set. 1217, 12425. Transponder on ground standby. Circuit breakers and fuses. We'll check these. Very good. Alright, mixture lean for taxi. That's what I'm going to do here. And it looks like it's running beautifully already. Running beautifully already. I'm not getting any kind of burbles or any weird stuff. Parking brake is released. That looks pretty good. And we'll just throw that in the back there. My little sweat rag because it's hot today. Look, everybody, summer. Summer's back. Alright, taxiing. Alright, we're going to check the brakes. And both brakes work, which is good. We'll check the steering well. And steering is pretty good. And my annual, I'm going to have them oil those squeaky feet down there. Alright, radio call when we get around. And when we're taxiing, we'll check all of our stuff. Okay? Sounds pretty good already. I can already tell that this is a happier engine, I can tell. Alright, looking left, looking right. Nobody's coming. Ran out in front of me. Cool. Just gonna do some touch and goes. I'm expecting 2-2. Oh. The guy's taking his boat. Just love how everyone is so friendly. And I just blasted right by where I wanted to stop for my taxi, but that's okay. Looks like we are using 2-2. I can see somebody in the pattern already. Alright. Okay, we'll make a call to the tower or actually ground. New Bern ground, Cherokee 362 Romeo.
Cessna 95 Lima, runway 22, clear for the option. Cherokee 362 Romeo, New Bern ground.
New Bern ground, Cherokee 362 Romeo. We're just in your line of sight down the trade wind flight line. Just about to enter Lima, looking to taxi the active remaining in the pattern for touch and goes.
Cherokee 62 Romeo, roger, runway 22, taxi Lima Kilo, winds variable at 4, altimeter 3012.
Lima Kilo to runway 22 and 3012 in the altimeter, thanks. Alright, so Lima Kilo. Alright, so we have 1-3 and that's a little bit off. That's alright. Running a little bit, so this, looking to get a G5 down there, the HSI, I really need that. Now that I got this engine good, I'm gonna start investing in some of the panel stuff, even though I already have that, and you know, I got my ADS-B ready to go. Alright, so everything is pretty good. Taxi air is clear, throttle applying slowly. This is a beautifully running engine right now. Compass is free and correct, looks pretty good. It's matching the DG, the heading indicator, which is great. Nobody left or right. And we are now on Kilo. Alright, turn coordinator, we'll check that when we're on the straight right here on the taxiway. And the turn coordinator on my G5 looks pretty good, and the turn coordinator down there looks like it's reacting well there as well. Alright, attitude indicator is nice and level. It's acting very nicely, and the airspeed's already actually active here, but we'll make sure that that's running when we hit our departure, or run out. Okay, and the ground check, we're pretty close to our runway. That's a pretty quick trip from where I am over at the north hangars, which is pretty good. And it looks like that 95 Lima. It looks like 95 Lima. Yep. All right, so we'll pull over here and we'll do a little bit of a run up. And 95 Lima is having no problem landing, which means that it is nice and smooth today. So expecting some pretty nice conditions. And it looks like somebody's soloing. Oh, nice landing. Good. All right, nobody behind me? Okay, here we go. Here's the run-up. All right, brake set, mixture full rich. Okay, throttle up to 2,000. We'll see what happens here. And seems nice and balanced. Okay, so we'll run up to about 2,000. I don't know, this thing, I wish it worked a little bit better. Okay, magnetos, let's check the right one first. Drop of about 75 or so, back to both. And to the left one. Nice little drop there, cool, good. Vacuum is working very nicely. Oil temperature seems to be okay. Oil pressure and fuel pressure are in the green, looks pretty good. Ammeter, we're checking that, looks pretty good. We don't have much on there. Carburetor heat, we'll check that, make sure that we get back, it's about 2,000. And carb check. Good, and then we'll pull back to idle. And it's still running nicely, carb heat back in, and back up to 1,000. Wow, it's working really nice. This engine is really happy. I'm pretty excited about this because it really is nice. I can tell already there's a difference. I know I'm going to tell when I'm on run out too. It's going to be good. All right, throttle idle. Electric fuel pump is off. Very good. All right, before takeoff. All right, the master switch is on. Flight instruments. All right, flight instruments look good. Airspeed will check. This is 3012. All right. Vertical climb is level. Turn coordinator, we checked. The DG looks like it's pretty good. This thing is starting to really recess a lot. Okay. Good. And the fuel selector is on the proper time. We're going to go with the right today. And the electric fuel pump is on. Actually, let me go on the left. What did I do here? Hold on. There we go. I don't know what I did here. I hit something and then it cut my radio out for a second, which is not good. Okay. So hopefully that's good. This is a little loose right here, but all right, we're only going in the pattern, not a big deal. All right, engine gauges check. Everything is in the green. Fuel pressure, oil pressure, and oil temperature. I'm sure oil temperature is going to look good when we get up there. Carburetor heat is off. Seat backs are erect. Everything is pretty good. Mixture is set. Primer is in and locked. The seatbelts and harnesses. Seatbelts are all locked, including mine, which is good. Empty seats. Nothing really kind of floating around except my rag here, and I can put my headphones down there a little bit, and this bag, which doesn't really have anything in it. Flaps are set.
KEWN 904 ready to taxi with info. KEWN 904 Papa New Bern Drive, runway 22, taxi via Bravo Kilo, winds 2203, altimeter 3011.
Up, down.
Alright, Bravo Kilo for 904 Pop.
Doors latched. Okay, very good, and we'll do that. Takeoff briefing. Okay, the ID, our runway. Okay, so we are holding short of 22 at Kilo. And we are going to be remaining in the pattern. The wind, I missed what he just said, but let me get the wind check.
Cisco 3 New Bern Tower, winds 2204, altimeter 3011.
He must have read my mind. Okay, 2204 right down the runway at 4. Wind, okay, so there's basically no crosswind. Abort point is going to be about halfway down. If we get halfway down and we develop any kind of engine
Cisco 3 Roger, continue inbound, report at 2 mile left.
and we develop any kind of engine trouble, of course, this is a test on those 2 cylinders over on this side, so if anything happens, just yank that thing back and just let aerodynamic braking put us to a halt there by the end of the runway, which would be really nice. Now, if we get up to about anything less than 500 and we develop engine trouble, what we'll do is hopefully we'll try to get up as quickly as possible to 500. And if not, then we'll just kind of slip it right back down to the runway. I'm not going to try to restart or anything. Pop the door, pull the gas, everything is good. Just kind of land it right on the runway. And if we do get to 500 feet, looks like the winds are really not too terrible today. We can always try that turn, and we'll either go right down to Alpha, or if we can make it back, then we will go right to the runway 4 and land on the runway safely. And then, of course, in the meantime, we can pull the gas, we can pop the door, and just shut down so that we can make a quick exit. Okay? Traffic pattern is 1,000 feet. We are right on 22, and that is confirmed by this, that, and that. True. Very good. 30-minute time. We're not going anywhere today. Set radio to tower and the radio call. And it looks like somebody's kind of on their way, and I'm probably going to have to get out of here. New Bern Tower, Cherokee 360 Romeo is holding short of 22 at Kilo, ready to go. We're going to stay in the pattern.
Cherokee 326, correction 362 Romeo, New Bern Tower, Roger, stand by, traffic left base.
Traffic in sight will stand by for 62 Romeo. This jet don't know if they're going to let me go first or that jet. They're probably going to tell the jet to go first. It's all right. People got to get somewhere.
Here, 904 Papa New Bern car, roger, stand by.
Dew point.
Okay, this engine is just, oh my god, this engine is running beautifully. I can tell already. It's just amazing. Okay, good. Alright, so now normal takeoff. While we're waiting for this, we can think about our normal takeoff, which is really good. Okay, so the flaps are set, the trim tab is set for what it needs to be. The fuel pump is on, in fact. A mixture is full rich, and then we're going to rotate 50 to 60 and climb out at 85 to 100. I'm going to try to keep my speed up a little bit in the climb, however, so that just in case something does go wrong, we're below 500 feet. We can try that turn if we get to about 400 or 500 feet. We'll see what happens, but we'll be able to get up hopefully by the time we hit about a third of the way down the runway. It's about a mile and a quarter down that runway, so it's pretty good. Pretty nice distance there. It's like 95 Lima. Very good. Awesome. There's a twin behind me and the jet over there.
Cherokee 32, correction 362 Romeo, runway 22, clear for traffic, clear for takeoff. You're following a system 172 upwind for left traffic.
Clear for takeoff for runway 22 for 8362 Romeo. We'll follow the Cessna traffic in the pattern for left traffic next. 62 Romeo. Okay, here we go. We'll go with no delay here so that we can get these folks on the way. And that Cessna's in sight. All right. And everything is good. We have lights. We have ground at 1200.
6 Echo Charlie's a 2 mile left base for Bravo. Helicopter 816 Echo Charlie, roger.
Okay,
Bravo,
full power.
Taxiway, winds 2105, clear to land. Traffic is multiple aircraft departing runway 2.
Green. Green. Airspeed good. And here we go. Wow. On the heading, very good. Following the Cessna traffic. Incredible difference. Incredible difference. Even with this density altitude, I'm getting I could probably get more. I could probably get 600-700 feet a minute. The engine is very happy. Awesome. Very, very good. And we're at about 500 feet, but they are not.
Here 904 Papa New Bern runway 22, clear for takeoff. Traffic on the upwinds. The Cherokee for the left pattern. All right, this is looking good. Full Papa.
And turning crosswind. And we are almost at pattern altitude. Oh my goodness. Almost at pattern altitude already. Jesus. That's incredible. And his pattern is pretty wide. Alright, so I'm going to follow him. Alright, pattern altitude. Very good, back to about 2100. We rest our ascent. And Cessna traffic is right there. Very good.
New Bern Tower, Cessna 2595 Lima is left and tail down and left off. Going to 50.
Cessna 95 Lima, are you doing a stop and go again?
Yes, sir. 95 Lima.
Cessna 95 Lima, roger, extender downwind, I'll call your base.
Oh, extend my downwind, 95 Lima.
Alright, he's probably going to let me go ahead of her, alright, so I can start slowing down. Because I know.
Here, 04 Papa, contact your airport departure. 04 Papa,
He's going to let me go, or actually he's going to let that jet go. And then he's probably going to let me go. Alright, good. Alright, so we'll do our check. We got mixture, everything is pretty good. Oil pressure, fuel pressure, oil temperature is right up there. Excellent. This is very, very good. Nice.
Blue Streak 5438 New Bern Tower, runway 22, clear for takeoff. Runway 22, clear for takeoff. Blue Streak 5438. Cessna 95 Lima base turn approved. Traffic say RJ taking the runway for departure.
Base turn approved, 95 Lima. I have that traffic in sight.
Cessna 95 Lima, roger, runway 22, clear for the option, caution wing turbulence.
Clear for the option, runway 22, caution wing turbulence, 95 Lima.
Oil, fuel, temperature looks great. Hazy today. Really hazy.
Cessna 95 Lima request minimal time on the stop for additional traffic in the pattern.
Request minimal time, 95 Lima.
That's alright, I can always extend my downwind, not a big deal.
Blue Streak 5438, contact 0 point departure. Departure, Blue Streak 5438.
Wow, this is a smooth engine. My goodness gracious. I can't believe how different it is. Cannot believe how different it is. This is so beautiful. Wow. Okay, excellent. I'm going to turn my base. Keep it slow. There she is.
Cherokee 62 Romeo, runway 22, clear for the option number 2. Your interval is a stop and go.
Clear for the option 22. We have traffic in sight. We'll slow up on our final to accommodate.
Roger.
Okay. Can slow down a little bit. Start our descent because she's lost her, but I know she's on final. And there's nobody else on final, so we're pretty good here. And we can start. And also, we can probably do maybe a couple of S-turns. Not really too terribly worried about what she's doing there on the runway. See, I kind of lost where she was. Alright, but we can get flaps going. Oh, there she is. Boy, she does a low approach, my goodness. And we're right on the glide slope. We've got 2 whites and 2 reds. And so far we've got really good oil pressure. Fuel pressure looks pretty good. Oil temp, very good. Everything is on. Fuel pump, and the gas tanks are looking pretty good. Alright, above the glide slope, so we'll just pull the power a little bit. And we can put in our second notch of flaps. Get out of the way, bird. I see you. little bit of that residual, wake turbulence, maybe. Who knows? And we're at 500. Turning left, crosswind.
New Bern Tower, Cessna 2595 Lima, left midfield down, full stop, runway 22.
Cessna 95 Lima, roger, runway 22, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 2255 Lima.
Everything looks on. Gas. Excellent. You can tell by the river that it's getting a little bit windy. There's some weirdness, and it's all kind of squirrely. Can't tell from the water. It looks like it's every which way. It's weird. Okay. You did say variable. Okay. So pull back.
Cherokee 62 Romeo, runway 22, clear for the option, interval short final, full stop.
Clear for the option, 22 for 62 Romeo, right, short final. Got the traffic on site. Okay. Alright, so we have flaps. Very good. Up 500 feet a minute. Very good. And she goes in low. I like that. That's good. Okay, very good. And I'll tell you what, this engine, I have to get used to this engine again because my power settings are now just a little bit different on pattern work. It's a little bit different. They need to be a little bit lower, believe it or not. Interesting. Final.
Cessna 95 Lima, right off Bravo, Echo depart.
Right off Bravo, Echo depart, 95 Lima.
Sierra, New Bern Tower, report a 4-mile final, runway 22, wind variable at 6, altimeter 3011.
Report 4-mile final for runway 22, 6
Okay. Don't judge me, folks. It has been a month. Okay, here we go. Alright. Full power. Oil, fuel, pressure, everything, airspeed, green, awesome. Here we go. And right rudder. Boy, I'll tell you, it jumps right off the runway. I'm so excited. This engine is so happy. Some kind of weird layer there with the wind right at like 400, 500 feet. I don't know what's going on there. It's weird. Awesome. Okay. Alright, so 500 feet.
Cherokee 62 Romeo, runway 22, click the option.
Click the option, runway 226 Romeo. Okay. Good. Let's go down to 15 this time because it takes a little less, and been managing speed very nicely today, which is nice. And try to start our down or base.
Keyword Tower, Diamond Star 266, Delta Sierra, 44 miles per hour, 22.
Diamond Star 6, Delta Sierra, roger, runway 22, clear to land number 2. You're following a Cherokee on the left base for the option.
Roger, number 2, we have on the side, 6 Delta Sierra.
Okay. Alright, so put in that next notch of flaps. And get down so that these guys can do our nav. Airspeed looks pretty good. It feels good. Mixture, carb heat, all lights, gas, good. Approaching a nice 90, which is good. Could be around 80, but that's okay. It's kind of how I do it. Doesn't seem to bother me, or the plane.
Tower 816, Echo Charlie.
Helicopter 816, Echo Charlie, New Bern.
Yes, sir, we're ready to go on the ramp. I'd like to jump over to Bravo and take off northbound. Spend another 15-minute test flight.
Helicopter 816, Echo Charlie, roger, Bravo, taxiway, wind variable at 4. Clear for takeoff to north.
816, Echo Charlie, roger.
Green, green, green. Airspeed good. There we go. We'll do one more. Because we're at about 33, and if we go around, that's going to be about 45 minutes, and that's about what I wanted to do, and then I wanted to get in there and check out what this engine compartment looks like, if there's anything spitting around. I doubt I'm going to find anything, because this engine is, this engine right now this is a completely different airplane than I have been flying, and I can't believe it. I'm alright with that, because it sounds very happy, and it's treating me pretty well, and I like it. I'm glad I did this. And everything is still in the green really nicely. 500 feet, we can take our left crosswind. Do a little bit of a tight pattern. I always do. That's alright though. And we're getting up to about 800, so we'll pull the power back. Rest of that ascent. 2100. Yep. Okay, so I gotta get used to this engine again. I gotta do some cross countries and get used to it because this engine reacts differently. I have different power settings that I'm noticing already. I get up to altitude a little bit quicker. My pattern is a little bit...
7 star 6 Delta Sierra, make a left off Charlie, taxiway, taxi Alpha, hold short, runway 32, and are you going to the FTO?
Roger, taxiway Charlie, and then we'll hold short runway 32.
Romeo's midfield left now, 142 full stop.
Cherokee 62 Romeo, roger, runway 22, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 22, 62 Romeo. And you know what I noticed is that new harness that I put on, I think I have cleaner radio transmissions. I think I have cleaner radio transmissions, which is great. I'm gonna have to check it when I do the video though. Alright, here we go. Nice. Alright, so we got first degree flaps at 90, we're gonna turn base. Make a nicer base turn because I do come in a little bit high. I'm gonna try something just a little bit different because I'm right at 1500. I'm just gonna leave it, alright? I'm gonna leave it and I'm gonna trim for the airspeed of 90. Just gonna see what happens. Because like I said, I gotta get used to this again because it is much different. And I can't explain how different that is because, I mean, I'm the one that flies this on a regular basis. And, just is much different. I just feel a difference in the power. I feel a difference in the response. I can't believe that 2 cylinders would make that much difference, but apparently it does. Alright, good. So, next notch of flaps and pull that power out because we're high.
76 Delta Sierra, cross runway 32, hold short runway 4 at Bravo.
Cross runway 32, hold short, Bravo, sorry. 6 Delta.
Okay. I can go right down to, I've never been able to go right to 10 or 12 and maintain nice glide slope. I think that's really great. Wow, okay. Alright, learning experience today. You have to get back up and learn the airplane a bit. Okay, very good. Alright, runway is made. We'll pull the power and start our flare. Start our flare there. That was nice. Okay. Let's see if I can make...
Cherokee 62 Romeo, taxi Foxtrot Kilo Lima depart.
Foxtrot Kilo Lima depart. Thanks for your help today. Thanks for Romeo.
76 Delta Sierra, cross runway 22, continue Bravo to the FPO.
Cross runway 22, continue on Bravo to the FPO, 6 Delta.
That was awesome. Oh my god. This is really, really just beautifully done. I have to get those guys some gift cards or something. Did a great job. Tradewind maintenance. Tradewind flight what do they call it now? Tradewind Flight Services now. They got bought out, but aircraft maintenance, you guys got to go see Ricky and Matt and Hunter and all them. They are amazing. If you're ever in this area and you have an issue, you got to see those guys. Alright, here we go. Alright, so that was really good. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over to my after landing checklist and go ahead and do that. The flaps are up. Yes, the fuel pump is off. The landing light off. Curb heat is in. We don't use it in this airplane unless we absolutely need to. Transponders on standby. Still going at 1,000. And this engine's great. Awesome. Well worth it. Okay. And when we get over here, we'll do our shutdown. We'll call it a day. I need some water. It's really hot. It's really, really hot. I think tomorrow I'm going to come back, and I believe I'm going to go up. I'm going to do a cross country. I'm going to fly it a little bit further. I'm pretty confident that the engine is treating me well. So unless there's something really spitting around in there, I think I'm going to go somewhere. Even though Ricky said to hang out in the area. I don't know exactly what he means by in the area, but we'll go maybe do a little cross country. Okay, very good. All right, avionics